Remember when geeky television shows and movies were described and hyped up using phrases like groundbreaking, game-changing? Well, now apparently we live in an era where you can only talk about shows depending on how gay they are or aren't. Hey y'all, SnarkyJay cosplay here. As of the time of this video's recording, we're just a few hours out from the release of the upcoming Disney Plus Marvel series, Agatha All Along. And we've talked a little bit about Agatha All Along on this channel, right? Because, to be completely honest, I'm still not sure who this show is for. It's definitely not for me. I thought WandaVision was just a little bit overrated, and I really didn't understand the hype behind the whole Agatha All Along thing. I think Kathryn Hahn, the star of the show, is a great actress. However, I don't understand the hype behind this character, and I don't understand how we just got a Star Wars Witch Coven show a few months ago and that sucked, and now we're getting a Marvel witch show. What is it with all the witches? I would like less of them. Sandwiches, sure, but witches, I'll pass. That wasn't a good joke, and I'm sorry, but I'm leaving it in. Editing, Jay, don't cut that out. Now, because the show premieres tonight, we did see some folks already attending early screenings, attending red carpets, or purple carpets in this case. I was not one of those people, surprise, surprise, but a lot of the stars of Agatha All Along were interviewed on the purple carpet talking about the series, and it seemed like most of the questions and most of the big headlines are about how gay the show is going to be. That seems to be the entire driving force here. We got a few different interviews about the series, and in talking about how layered it was, Joe Locke, who is playing Teen, that's all we know about him so far, said, "It's got many layers, and gay is one of them." Ali An, who plays Alice, went on to say, "It is the gayest show on Marvel." Then the interview started changing, and an interviewer straight out asked my long-lost sister Aubrey Plaza,
"So I'm told, I've seen the first episode, but Agatha is the gayest Marvel project yet. Do you agree?"
Her response?
It better be, because that's what I signed up for. I think it is.
Gayer and gayer as each episode goes.
Yes, darling, but I can't tell you how. It will be a gay explosion by the end of it.
I don't even know what a gay explosion is, but I guess we're gonna find out. Look, there's so many layers to this. I just don't understand why this is now the way things are marketed. Honestly, I couldn't care less about a person's sexuality, a character's sexuality, a creator, writer, director, producer's sexuality. None of that matters to me, to be completely honest. I don't care that any of the themes or characters in this series are described as gay. What I think is absolutely outrageous is that on the red carpet, these are now the questions being asked. It's not, what do you think about the character? Do you think this could be the most unique Marvel show yet? Do you think that this is going to be a new change to the Marvel facade? No, just how gay is it? That's like a really weird question to ask. Is it just me? If you're labeling things and then only defining them by that label and completely ignoring quality, uniqueness, or anything else about the series, for instance. Talk to me about the writing, the special effects, the performances. If you're in the show, your experience interacting with other stars, your thoughts on the story. Don't all relate it to the fact that you're choosing to call the entire show gay. I mean, they already tried that with The Acolyte.
I would say arguably the gayest Star Wars, I think, by a
because nerds are gay.
And The Acolyte just sucked. But then the interesting thing is that then they called everybody that didn't like The Acolyte a bigot. You had to be anti-LGBTQ to not like a show that was written by a queer woman. And to me, it kind of feels like that might be their strategy here. If they call Agatha All Along a show that they don't really seem to have that much faith in, if they continue to call it gay and the gayest thing on the planet and it's a gay explosion and it's just so gay, then when you don't like it because maybe it's poorly written, the CGI looks unfinished, it's kind of cringe. I'm not saying that this show is any of those things. I haven't seen it yet. I'm just addressing some of my issues with other Marvel series, right? Let's say it had any of those things going against it, then inevitably when we make videos complaining about these things and complaining about the quality of the show, then they can just come out and attack us for being bigots and misogynists and transphobes and ists and all kinds of things because, well, It's the gayest show, and you're choosing to say that it sucks. Obviously, you're an asshole. I mean, genuinely, again, it can be as gay as it wants to be. Anybody in the series can be as gay as they want to be. Just why is it the only quantifiable thing about the series? Why is it the only thing anybody will talk about? Why is that the one headline that I'm seeing everywhere? Is there anything else about this show that's worth mentioning other than the fact that there's apparently going to be a gay explosion by the end of it? Whatever the that means. I am going to be reviewing this, so tonight I'll probably curl up with my dogs and my cats and check out what's going on with Agatha All Along, and I'll be back on here tomorrow to let you know my thoughts on this apparent gay explosion of a show that we're going to be waiting on. But I just really hope that we can get back to a time where we define things by the quality of the project, of the film, of the TV show, of whatever it happens to be, on a basis of artistic execution, as opposed to just, it's gay, you're gonna love it. And that's all from me. I've been SnarkyJay. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. For more SnarkyJay, be sure to check me out on Instagram, and if you'd like to support me, this channel, and my content creation, do check out and consider subscribing to my Patreon for exclusive photo shoot sets and cosplay content. I will add links to all of those in the description below, and let me know your thoughts on the gay explosion in Agatha All Along in the comments below.